Alright, y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to this person right here, the dark side of YouTube predator hunters. Uh, let's dive in. Let's dive in.
Pick up a cupcake.
Oh yeah, first things first. Alex here waited to post this video until he got monetized. So, this man right here does it for clicks and views.
And go back home.
He only
Hello
cares
and
about
welcome
money.
back, and if you are new here, hi, I am Tosi. Today we're going to be talking about a corner of YouTube and internet that somehow manages to be both entertaining and genuinely sickening at times. I've tried writing a few different comeback videos, but this one was the one I kept coming back to, so today we're going to be diving into pred catching content.
So there's boys in there that look about it. So
And I regret that.
do you want to get the stuff professionally removed?
Yes, I do. I want to get it out of my life.
Oh, well, he has the material to do that. How you doing, officer?
How you doing, sir?
So, Mr. Anthony, there is child on this phone?
It is.
Okay. Is it cool if I show the officer?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, officer, this is the child that's on his telephone right now.
I do admit that I look at it, but I don't want nothing.
So at this time, I'm going to caution you from saying anything else. Okay, just do me a favor, put your hands behind your back.
And for the sake of it getting kind of repetitive and also keeping it TOS friendly, we're going to be calling it EDP hunting. Before we really get into it though,
Call
I
it
just wanna
predator
put a
hunting.
quick disclaimer, because I know how this topic gets taken sometimes. My stance is pretty simple. All hunting is good hunting, but some are definitely better than others. Today we're mainly going to be talking about Gideon, Skeeter Gene, Alex Rosen, and DAP, short for
How dare they? These Gideon, Skeeter, and Alex. I mean, you got those people doing it for clicks and views, but putting DAP on here, putting Joshua Mundy on here is quite insane. I mean, these three are the same. These three right here. Dads Against Predators are total, like, they're a complete different. Like, I
Dads
already
Against
know this,
Predators,
how
mainly
this is
Joshua
gonna go.
Mundy. And this video will also be the start of a series I want to do where we go through some of the internet's darkest rabbit holes, with this one obviously being online predators. This video is going to be broken down into methods and the people associated with those methods, and we'll just be talking about those. Over the last 3 to 5
Alright, back
years,
to it.
we've seen a huge rise in these people getting caught and exposed online. And
Uh-huh.
outside of the original Chris Hansen era, the most infamous case has obviously been EDP 445.
I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
Who caught EDP was Alex Rosen. Now, even though Alex Rosen has been exposed himself for saying some gamer words, doesn't discredit him at all for being a really good hunter. Now, I personally don't watch his content all that much, but whenever he shows up in a Gideon video, you can immediately see why he's considered one of the best. The first method we're going to be talking about is the concerned friend approach. Now, this approach, in my opinion, is the best and is done by both Alex and Gideon. Gideon, objectively, and in my opinion, is the best hunter. The way he's able to get these people to open up about their 6 stashes of cyberpunk, their confessions are actually going all the way with a cupcake, is honestly amazing. He's really able to get these people to believe that he is someone that is concerned to help them, but in reality, he really just baits them into just confessing to all the sick shit that they're doing, so the police have an easier time arresting and giving these people a harsher sentence. The way this method works is by getting the EDP to trust them almost as if they're a concerned friend. The EDPs that Gideon tends to catch are even more sick and disturbing than the rest. These people usually have acted before, either meeting up with cupcakes or worse, and almost always have some sort of GB to even terabytes of cyberpunk on their phone or computers. This makes it 10 times easier for them to get convicted and in special cases get additional charges. The people who get convicted of a solicitation of an unevolved Pokemon tend to get around like 3 or so years, but once you add the cyberpunk charge to it, it goes way up.
Wake up. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? I've seen guys get like 10 to 20 years. That's not a lot. 10 to 20 years.
Every video.
That like, and half, like, they don't even serve half of that because they're eligible for parole, or they serve a little bit and then they get put on probation.
that he has the best interests of the kids at heart and will do what he can to get these EDPs arrested. The main criticism that a lot of these hunters face is from people who don't have their brains turned on, and even law enforcement or other red organizations that are non-profit. Yeah, as crazy as it sounds, their biggest opponent is none other than law enforcement and non-profit orgs who condemn vigilantism.
The thing is, though, she has an arrest here on scene.
I got you.
Well, I can
RPA is dropped
They dropped her case. Do you know why?
because of procedural issues. I don't know exactly why.
Did you hear about them dropping your case?
They did not put him in drop. Last I heard, he got arrested.
But as far as us, what we've been instructed from the top down is right now we're not going to make an arrest.
Is there a crimes investigator on scene today?
Not on scene, no.
The PC to arrest is a lot higher, but the PC to take a phone is a lot lower.
No, I get you, but we're taking the report and that's as far as it
Is there anybody I could talk to? Then there's no one I could talk to about this. Okay. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up?
Probably not.
Albany community, I hope you guys hear this. The Albany Police Department said they would not have shown up if the man here today didn't have an arrest warrant. The man here today came to meet a 13-year-old girl, and he's already a registered offender. But they wouldn't have came if he didn't have an arrest warrant. They wouldn't have came. Oh, okay. My bad. Let me whisper it, y'all. The Albany Police Department did not want to do anything unless this man didn't have an arrest warrant. We've been trespassed? Yeah, we'll dip out. It's all good.
But the way you guys went about it is so inappropriate.
Inappropriate? What was inappropriate about what we did?
You've been trespassed now.
Hey, Albany community, I just want to let you guys know they would not have arrested a registered offender coming to meet a 13-year-old girl today if he didn't have an arrest warrant.
I respect that, bro. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate everything.
Hey, at least the community respects what we do.
You can see countless videos and clips on Gideon's YouTube of cops straight up refusing to do something along with DA.
So I see Gideon making TikToks thinking it's funny. I see Gideon doing dressing up as a cupcake, dressing up as the Predator, doing all sorts of kinds of stuff, just making it entertaining for viewers and, you know, profiting off of it, and just clearly doing this for clicks and views. Like he don't care, bro. He all he cares about is getting views and getting the attention. That's all he cares about. He stopped making money off pranks, right? So then he became a Christian, you know, or something, just to make money, and then he became a preg catcher. Because I mean, the dude went broke. It's obvious. It's plain and simple why he's doing this. Because he went broke. He didn't have enough money. He's seen that, oh, preg catching's a good way to make content, guys. It's all about entertainment. It's funny, and you know, like Gideon doesn't even care. Same with Skeeter, bro. And I don't even have to say anything about Skeeter, bro. I generally don't. I generally don't. It's right in front of your eyes. It's right there.
That also refuse to do
Oh, and Chris Hansen's not even a preg catcher. He's never caught a predator. He's never done the decoy work. He's never all he's doing is interviewing. He's never took a phone and talked to this guy. He's never done that. He's never caught him. Decoying is like the most hardest part and the most important part. And Chris Hansen here never did any of that. He's an interviewer. It's stolen valor.
something. This has nothing to do with the hunters or their efforts, but more so the people protecting these nasty people. The next hunter we're going to be talking about is Skeeter Gene,
So you are as dumb as you look.
who along with Gideon does some of the best work in my opinion. A lot of criticism that they all face is that they're only in it for the money and views. This
Oh, it's true.
could be said about Skeeter Gene as he does some of the videos
And Alex. And Gideon.
that do lean more into the entertainment side, such as doing giveaways where he pretends the EDP won a giveaway for a luxury car. And let's be honest,
Like, this ain't Mr. Beast, bro. This is real life. These are straight demons, and you're making a joke out of it. You're making a joke out of it. Like, bro, come on.
these are fucking hilarious and doesn't impede.
No, they're not. Yo, these are hilarious. Did I just hear? Wow, that's insane.
the investigation at all. So to say that about him or any other hunter is just blatantly wrong. If the video gets 1 million or more views and the EDP does get charged, then there's nothing wrong with adding some extra fun stuff.
Fun. So it's all about entertainment and laughs and views. As long as the video gets views, that's all that matters to them.
Into the mix. At the end
This
of the
dude,
day, we want to see
this
these
dude's brainwashed. What's his channel name? Toozy? Whatever kind of dumbass name is that?
people get exposed to as many people as possible and get charged to the fullest extent. And as long as that's the case, there's no harm, no foul. Which leads me into our third hunter.
You're
we will be
making a
talking
joke
about,
out of something that's serious. The hell's wrong with you?
Joshua Mundy.
Oh boy, oh boy. I watched this video. The fact is, it took 6 minutes. He took 6 minutes to talk about 3 guys. The rest is about Joshua. Like, bro. This is how it should be done. This is how it should be done. Not a lot of people know this. The reason why he does the excuse me everybody is not for... It's partially to expose them, but mainly it's for the people to realize that this guy is here to do something bad. It's awareness that these demons are right next to you.
In your city, these monsters live next to you. They shop next to you. They eat next to you. These people are demons. Look at them.
Now he is a hunter that you'll see scrolling at 3 a.m. And in all of these clips, you can usually see an EDP getting the absolute sonic rings slapped out of them.
How old are you?
35.
Do you look like you should be friends with a 13-year-old boy?
Does it matter?
I do the same. I do the same, bro.
These make for viral clips and a great watch, but digging deeper and looking into his content reveals a major flaw. Now, Mundy was, and I guess still is, a part of a group called DAP, which stands for...
He's always been a part of DAP. There ain't no was, or he was a part. He is, and always will be.
As against predators. There was another guy named Jay Cornucoppa or something like that, who was in one
Carnicom. How did he pronounce it? Cornucop? It's Jay Carnicom.
altercation actually shot in the leg by an EDP. Recently, however, I haven't seen him in any of these clips, nor was he a part of the...
Yeah, because he's in Florida. He's in Florida. Joshua's in Milwaukee. Jay's in Florida, because he stays in Florida.
Tommy G video that actually recently came out. Although I do believe these EDP...
That Tommy G episode was pretty good, though. That was
he
amazing.
should face some sort of street justice. I do see that these quote-unquote investigations are very sloppy. No, I can't really
Sloppy? Sloppy?
do too much research into the operations because they don't post on YT in a traditional sense, like the rest.
So he needs to be like Skeeter Jean and Gideon dressing up, because if you dress up like an idiot and you do it for clicks and views, YouTube won't take your stuff down. I've had 4 videos, 4 get taken down. 4. I'm getting packed up on YouTube no matter. I mean, I'm still on YouTube, but I know I'm getting packed up here pretty soon. The time is ticking, bro. If you want to do this and be on YouTube, you have to do it the Gideon and Skeeter Jean and Alex Rosen way. You gotta do it for clicks and views and entertainment. You know?
So the other hunters do. Monday will just post to his socials like Instagram or his locals. From what
That's the only place he can post it. I mean, where else you want him to post it?
I can see in the Tommy G video, it doesn't seem like he's actually getting these people to show much intent. Some show up after having some of the least incriminating chat logs.
Really? Is that so? Man, this commentator's really dumb.
Possible, which is a stark difference from Gideon and Skeeter Jean. This matters because without clear intent, explicit messages, photos,
They always have clear intent. There's automatically already clear intent if the dude shows up. If the dude shows up, that's already a felony. I generally I don't think you're educated enough in this topic. Honestly, I delete the video. I delete your channel at this point.
even videos and calls, it'll be hard for the police to charge the EDP. This comes full circle when you realize that most of the time these EDPs get away. Now mind you, they do get the pulse put on them sometimes, but let's be honest, getting tens of millions of views on a viral reel where all the info we have is just their face, name.
Do you realize that the internet is a scary place? There was a recent video. We caught a teacher, and my boy Palmer caught him, and he was on TikTok live and all that. It was like there's like 5,000 people. 5,000 people. And, you know, a lot of people will say that's not a lot. You know, they didn't know. The community, the people watching that only went by a first name, and it wasn't. I don't think it was his full like actual name. It was like J. Michael Petro, and then they knew the state, which was Ohio, and then they obviously had like a photo of him or something. We didn't know about his school. We knew he was a teacher. We didn't know where. And then basically, you know what happened after? The community. If it wasn't for the community, the people watching that video, we wouldn't know where the teacher worked. We wouldn't know. He is now fired from his job, no longer working around children. That was thanks to the community for finding him. So saying that, oh, we're getting bare minimum info of these guys, you can find someone with just a face. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. The internet's a scary place. You can find someone just based off their face. It's not that hard.
Maybe, and it's pretty much it. It's pretty bad. Yes, they do get slapped, but unfortunately, that makes the case even harder for cops.
No, it doesn't. Yo, this dude's not even educated enough
to do anything about it because now it is an assault charge on the hunter. Mundy knows
two crimes don't cross each other out. Yeah, they'll get an assault charge, but the predator can also get charged. It's two separate crimes. You know?
that, and that's why it's crazy to me to see him beef with Gideon. He came after Gideon.
Yeah, because Gideon's an idiot. He's a freaking loser. Oh my god.
Saying that he does it for views when
because he does.
Mundy doesn't do real investigation. He doesn't
real investigations. Joshua Mundy, this dude really said Joshua Mundy doesn't do real investigations. That's crazy.
Get real incriminating evidence.
Oh my
doesn't
gosh.
have nearly as many arrests and convictions as Gideon, Skeeter, Alex, and even Oma. He posts.
I think this guy wants to see the glizzy photos. I think he wants to see the peckers. I genuinely think he does. I wonder if that will be enough for him. You know? Who knows?
Clips of EDPs getting slapped. And although the views might reach more people, including people who might not even watch Hunter videos, it just doesn't do nearly as much as a 100K or more video on YouTube will do. Reels are very fleeting. People will see them, then forget about it after they.
So, why does Joshua Money get thousands of DMs? Why do I get hundreds of DMs on TikTok and Instagram about predators and all that, and people that we've caught and saying, "Oh, I know them," and all that stuff. Saying that reels don't do anything, and people just scroll and ignore. This dude's dumb.
Watch the next 3 videos. It doesn't stick in their mind, and these people don't actually, get their lives ruined. I mean, for the select few people that do.
Dap has the most suicides out of anybody. Out of anybody, he has the most. I think we have one. But Dap has the most amount of suicides. And to say that he doesn't do anything, this dude's
and do try to find these people. It does work, but in traditional sense, I think YouTube and the way that all the other predicators do it is much better.
Yeah, it's all about entertainment. I only care about entertainment. Yeah, pride catching's all about entertainment. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
something like this, we get their full name, where they're located at. We get usually their occupation. And
You actually don't get their full name in the YouTube videos. The hell's bro talking about? You may get a first name.
we get a lot more information to work off of. So if you actually are in that community, you will be able to know who this person is and to avoid them or even report them to
How many
the
times
police
is bro
to
gonna
make sure
show
that they really do
a
face
guy
some
who doesn't even
sentencing
catch
for
dudes?
what they are doing? And to top it off, what I was saying earlier about the whole they're doing it for money, Joshua Mundy's locals is $12 per month, while Skeeter Gene, who gives you good, genuine content, is only $7.
Yeah, this dude's bro. Okay, did you know that Joshua Mundy has kids and a family? The Skeeter Gene, I don't even think bro has a girlfriend or a wife. It's literally just him. Joshua Mundy has 3 kids, I believe. He has a family to provide for, so of course it's going to be more so he can provide for his family. God, this dude's dumb.
$7 a month, and you don't even need to pay for Skeeter's videos because, well, he posts onto YouTube every week, so you don't even have to spend bread to watch these sick fucks get what they deserve. Alex Rosen actually ended up responding to Mundy's call-out, suggesting that he should quit because he doesn't really do any good. He doesn't seem to give
Doesn't
them a
do any good, really. Well, Alex Rosen's also an idiot.
It just makes it harder for other hunters because the police show up and assume they're just going to be another sensationalist hunter who does sloppy work.
Yeah, I just want to real quick address Joshua Mundy's chimp out towards my good friend Gideon this morning.
Good friend, huh?
In short, Gideon made a reaction video to a catcher getting shot and killed 2 years ago.
Gideon profited off a dead man, by the way. That's what he's referring to. He deleted the video, but I have the video. I have it somewhere. But he was going based off lies of a pred catcher and saying that he died on a catch when he never did. And then he deleted the video because he got called out for it. So, yeah, Gideon, that dude's cooked.
Ago, Rip Hoophawk, and Joshua did not like Gideon's opinions on the matter, or didn't like the video. So, Joshua Mundy threatens to beat up my good friend Gideon.
I mean, I'd do the same. If you talk about someone dead that I knew personally, I would do the same.
For simply making the video or having opinions on it. And
he was profiting off lies. He was spreading lies. There was no opinions in that.
And I find it pretty crazy that, you know, obviously Josh is so passionate about catching predators, and everybody else is a grifter except for him. But Josh just slaps the pedophiles 3 times and cuts them loose. But then he threatens to just completely beat up Gideon. Isn't it weird that he wants a harsher punishment for Gideon making a video on something than he does for pedos wanting to meet little kids? I mean, am I going crazy here? I mean, why does Josh think that you should have a harsher penalty for making a video than trying to literally take the soul of a child? I mean, it's sick. Josh, I don't know if you drank that bleach before you put it on your head at 35 years old or however old you are now, but dude, it has to stop, man. You have
This dude right here is also a predator, by the way.
to relax, dude. And please, Josh, I implore you, just stop catching pedophiles. I mean, you are ruining a lot of other cases in the country by...
He's not even ruining any. That's insane. If you think slapping dudes is ruining cases, you're a little slow.
Having your videos go over to these cops, and the cops just think that all predator catchers are just like you, who just slap the pedos around, cut them loose, and let them be around children again. So, Josh, the best thing you could do for the children of America is just stop catching pedos and shut your page down. All right.
I think Congress should delete his entire existence, honestly.
Person that doesn't like
Same with everybody that's affiliated with him.
what you're doing
Yes.
as a whole. I watched that for like a month and a half-ish, watched a bunch of videos, got caught, great. And then I saw the shit with you guys were going back and forth at it, and that's when I told Rosie, like, what the fuck is this full talking shit to Josh?
This is exactly like, because I knew they had beef like a few years ago. When I knew that, I stopped watching them. I never really watched them on a daily basis, but like when I heard that they were just, because they started this, like like the beef I have now with them, I didn't start. Their ego is hurt because they see an up and coming catcher, and their ego is hurt, so they have to lie about a lot of stuff, and you know.
For because there's nothing to talk shit about. Because
So
first off, the Alex Rosen guy, I love
He
that
works
you
with
catch
Alex
people.
Rosen. They do a lot of good work. Like I actually wrote Alex a couple months ago. He like posed.
Oh yeah, and don't get this twisted. I respect people that catch dudes. Okay, I respect everyone. I'm not hating on people catching. It's just the reason, okay, the reason, like Gideon, Skeeter, Alex, it's plain and simple that they're just here just to make content. It's plain and simple.
like sell his daughter or
It,
something
it's
like
right in front of your eyes. It's just people don't see it, and it's sad. It's honestly sad.
that. It was an insane video. Some guy came to like buy his 10-year-old daughter and he had like a decoy. It was insane. It's a real video. I would never say these guys fake it because I know how easy it is to catch predators. These guys ain't faking videos. I'm a motherfucker that does this for
I know Vitality fakes this stuff.
a living, and it was eye-opening for me. Like, oh my fucking god. Anyways, I even like gave him credit for that. Everything that I've said for the past hour of like accountability for the police and all this stuff, his whole thing is like, I got this guy arrested and convicted, and like that's where his success is based at. And then it's when he don't get arrested, and they'll be like, a lot of times, bro, you're not gonna get arrested. So much of this is about like, what can I do on the next video to make this video even crazier than what I did for this? What could I say to make this shit so fucking funny? I feel like that's a slap in the fucking face to everybody. I know they get the same DMs I get of people that would be like, hey, this happened to me. That
I get DMs too. I get DMs that, something happened to me, and guys like Gideon and Skeeter, they just make a joke out of it. Like they don't care, as long as they're making money, as long as they're making funny content, and as long as it gets attention and views, they're not gonna care. They don't care.
It's like, how are you doing that in people's faces? How are you really playing like ha 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 ha, like clown, like dressed up like in somebody's face when they were and be like you're on their team when you're like a jester of them or something, like a caricature.
Mundy in many videos claiming that he'll take the assault charge and they'll take the EDP charge, except we don't ever see arrests nor do we see convictions. He claims
He has 84 convictions, by the way. He has almost 100 convictions. He also has the most amount of suicide. Like, this dude's talking crap about DAP for like 8 minutes now. And he didn't really talk crap about the other three. Like, this
to be
dude's
in it for
dumb.
kids, but in reality, if he did, he would be doing better work. Now, I understand the frustration, the urge to do to these preds what they do to kids, and that would be ruin their lives. But I do believe that there's a way that we should be going about it, and he does have the best interests at heart, but his
Take it up to the system. The system, the government. Take it up with them.
emotions do get in the way, and cannibalizing your colleagues of sorts isn't just the way to go about it. I'm not saying he should quit or anything, but rather he should calm down and do what is best for the children, and that is doing everything he can to get these sick fucks locked away and put.
He does. He does everything that is possible, and they just don't do anything. And even when there's real victims involved, the cops don't do anything. They don't. I've had multiple DMs saying, so and so did this to me a few years back. And the cops, and every single one of them, the cops don't do anything. Nothing happened to them. And,
On a registry. I think all EDPs should be castrated, fed their so don't take any of this as defending EDPs. I get law enforcement does suck at times and you can't always count on them to do what's right, but all you can do really is ensure that you do everything possible in your power to make it as easy as possible for them to do their job. And anyways, that is all I have for you guys in this video. If you did like it, make sure you leave a like.
Oh, I absolutely hated this video. This is probably one of the worst videos out of all time, bro. It's talking trash about DAP. This dude is not educated enough. Wow, 30 minutes. Holy. 30 minutes. It's crazy. I wonder what the comments are going to say, but who cares?